Welcome back. It's only been about 6 weeks since I filmed the last episode. So where are we at this point? We are at, let's go to the standings, which we were just at, American Athletics. So we are at 6-3 with a conference record of 4-3. So yeah, we're not going to play for the AAC title this year. And I am hoping that all the audio issues are finally out of the way. It does look like we've done the recruiting for this week already. It has been a while. I don't remember doing the recruiting in that last episode, but you've probably seen it more recently than I filmed it. So let's just take a look at. Yeah, we are. Okay. We have 4 scholarships left. And it looks like we haven't used up all the contacts, although pretty close. Let me see if I can pull up our recruiting needs sheet. Oh, when you look at look at that, it's still there. All right. I'm going to assume I have not updated, or that this is up to date rather. So we need cornerbacks. Let's just actually verify this because I haven't been in the game in a while. According to that, we need 3 corners. Just using that as a benchmark. Yeah, we have 3 coming back next year. That needs of 1. That's for next year's, meaning we would need 4. But that has nothing to do with this year's recruiting. We have 1 commit. I'm not sure if we still need 3. Might be, but I mean we have 4 scholarships left, and we have 8 cards, so we have 12 left. We have 12, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we can't get all these, so I think let's take a look. Let's reevaluate these numbers here in terms of how many we need in each position. I'm going to move this onto another screen, just kind of. It's possible that I have not kept that list up to date, so. I'm just going to go down to back to position summary. Now, according to this, we have 4 quarterbacks coming back next year, and we've gotten 1 commit. I'm going to figure that I can remove. We don't need any more. Running backs, we got 5 next year plus 1 commit. I think we can remove that. The only thing is, we got 8 scholarships left, and there are more than 8 positions on our needs list. So obviously, we got to reevaluate this. 1 fullback next year, no commit. So I'll probably say we'll still want to try to get 1 at least. With the wishbone offense. Tight end, we got 3 next year, 1 commit. So that's 4. I got 2 more on our needs list. I'm going to say 1 tight end, 1 running back, and then 1 either one. Let me just show you what that looks like. So I had 2 here. This would give us 2 fullbacks, 5 tight ends, and then 1 hybrid. If you know the H back position, which is not the same thing as running back. The H-back is kind of a hybrid fullback tight end. The NFL had some of these in the 90s, but that's just kind of my compromise situation here. Let's go over to guard. Guard, we have 4 next year plus 1 commit. That's 5. I think that's probably enough. Let's look at tackle. Only 2 next year, but we got 2 commits. I think we still probably want 1 more. So put 1 each there. Cornerback, again, we got 3 coming back next year plus. So next year plus commits, we only have 4. So I'm going to probably leave that as 3 for now. We can probably remove probably okay at guard. Center, we're going to have 3 next year. Well, it's center and guard combined. We're going to have 3 plus 4, 7. We're going to have 8 next year, including commits between the 2 positions. I think that's probably enough. Let's see. Free safeties, 2 of them. 1 for next year and no commits. So free safety, we do need at least. I would say we probably want. If I'm going to have 3 corners, I could have 3 corners, only 1 free safety. Let me just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we have how many left? We got 9 on our needs list. Oh, we got 12. Okay. So I think we can leave that as is. All right. So what we're gonna do, I'm not sure I want to do this in midweek. We've already done our recruiting for this week, but uh, with it coming down toward the end of the season, I think we want to go through this position by position. Quarterback, Blake Boykin. I mean, he's a guy who above average potential. We have a scholarship in on him. I'll tell you what, we're going to put the rest of them on him. Running back, I think we can stop recruiting running backs. Unless, well, I mean, this guy's pretty good, though. I'll remove the scholarship, but I'm not going to put him on hidden. Fullback, we'll leave these two. We want to recruit one left. Tight end. All right. Well, we only have one left on the list anyway, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Guard. I mean, I think honestly, if there's one here who is really good, and I think we have a good chance of getting, Kearns, Land. We're gonna remove Cooney and Roke, and yeah, we're gonna move Cooney and Roke, and we're gonna leave. We're not gonna put any more scholarships there for now. Tackle. We really got to start clearing out this list. Okay, tackle. We only need one more. Let's go to the scouting here. Keith Kirk. I think he's someone we want to pursue, but only a C in pass blocking, so I'm not sure. I think only has an offer from us. Let's go back to scouting here. Run back. All right, I think we're going to take these Mackey, Dunning, and Little. We have not cleaned out this list in a while, so. Okay, we still have a scholarship on Kirk. I guess we'll leave that there for now. Center, I don't think we need. Do we want to hide either one of them? I mean, I guess they can hang out for now. There's kickers. I think defensive linemen. Ugh. What is the situation with the end? I don't think we need any more defensive ends. And this guy Dorman has 7 scholarships. Let's see. Let's take a look at scouting. Marvin Miller being a speed rusher will keep him on the recruiting board for now. We'll remove everyone else. Defensive tackle. I think we've already been there. Okay. Linebacker again. I don't know when we need all these home visits. I mean, like I said, if there's guys who would be really good for us, I'm inclined to keep them. But I mean, we do need other positions. We'll remove these first 3. Cornerback, that's one where we do want to still keep some more for now. Strong safety, we can remove strong safety, and then free safety. According to our list, we still need 2. Scouting, natural talent. I think we'll remove these first 2, or maybe the first 3. Yeah, I mean, as long as we have maybe just the first 2, because I think we that's a position we still do need to recruit. So we'll just kind of remove these from our list. Okay, so that brings our target list all the way down to 41. And from this point on, we're just going to say, let's see, let's just take a look at who we have current scholarships for, and we'll just kind of No, we got that pretty much set up already. We've got all the official visits done. I don't. Do we need any more home visits here? I don't think so. I mean, we might do it anyway. We got 2.13 million recruiting budget, so we don't want to just play too fast and lose with the budget. But I think we'll do one more home visit. We can do multiple. We've cleared so many players off our list. Let's take a look. Let's go back to corner. Film Geek, Press Corner, Slot Corner, Film Geek, Pro Bloodline. Basically, those first five. And Jimmy Alt and Alejandro Cromwell. Maybe not Cromwell so much, but I think Jimmy Alt. We can put a scholarship in on him. Has incredible potential. Okay. Well, I think that settles that. Here's we'll do an official visit for him too. Home visits are used up now. All right. I think that takes care of the recruiting. Sweet. And I think we are already. What was oh, we simmed week 10 already. And we got Oregon State coming up in week 11. Well, we're favored by 3.5. Let's take a look at the Oregon State is a non-conference game. How's Oregon State been doing? 4-4? Well, they lost to number 7 Oregon. They've been doing pretty well. Teams in our area we're kind of like in the Texas A&M area. The Texas A&M did beat them. Utah. Okay, I mean, yeah, this certainly has a chance. Well, let's go ahead and do that then. Let's go ahead and sim week 11, and then we'll go ahead and watch the game. And we'll just kind of put this on a high game speed. I've done a lot of dubbing today already. I had to redub 2 older episodes. So let's see what happens against Oregon State. A non-conference game. I believe we have one conference game left. That's probably going to be Army. Army Navy is not a conference game in real life, but although I think in this game it is. Oh, this is not good. And it looks like they're going to go right down the field on us. Let's see. Second down. So, okay. Well, that was a little bit too easy, wasn't it? Okay, so back on offense for us. I think I'm happy with where I have our quarterback situation. Where we have our quarterback situation. RPO. I mean, Huey and Burnett are pretty much where they need to be. Now we got 1 out of 1 for both. And I mean, they're both passing the ball decently well, if I remember correctly. I haven't looked at the stats in a while, but we're moving the ball downfield pretty well. And a pitch out. The RPO is not going to get us much. Second down and 11, and it's going to get us. Okay, well, we get in. Burnett gets a touchdown, and there we go. And oh no, we can't have that. And we give up a kick 6. Oh, that's not good. All right, well, let's just see. Let's see if how much. See if we can keep that RPO going. Huey, and it's going to be a first down for us, and a penalty. All right, well, we'll take that. Another good play for us. Moving the ball down the field. We're going to need to. We've been giving up too many yards and too many points already. We're coming toward the end of the first quarter. And all right, so we get the equalizer. A win here would put us at 7-3, which certainly absolutely should be a bowl game. And Matthew Roberts. Okay, another first down for them. We are holding them up pretty good. I mean, our recruiting situation, I think, is pretty good at this point. Although I haven't checked the numbers in a while, but I mean, prior, haven't checked the numbers in a while prior to this. But I mean, I think we're going to be in a good situation going into next year. Fumble! Oh, we get him back. As we coming down time in the first quarter, let's see if we can keep them out. Incomplete, 3rd down and 5, and we will not stop them. Van Weir gets the first down. Okay, we at least get the sack. And as we run down the first quarter, we do get them in a 3rd down and long. And we sidestepped the tackle pretty well, but we do hold them short. So it's going to kick a field goal. They're going to kick a field goal and see if it's 17-14, and that's the way it's going to be. All right, we get the ball back. Keep it on the ground. And again, I think our playbook situation is pretty much settled at this point too. We're getting a lot of wishbone looks. We're giving a lot of wishbone looks, and I mean, between the wishbone and the formations and the quarterback subbing, I think we've arrived at a good situation. So 2nd down and 8. See if we can take the lead for once. 3rd down and 9, and it's gonna be. Oh, I don't know why we're running the ball here. It wasn't. Oh, that was an RPO. Well, if you're gonna do RPO on 3rd and long, I don't know why we'd call an RPO there. Anyway, we got the tying field goal. Okay, bring Ben. About 5 minutes into the first half, into the second quarter. Back by lane, 2nd down and 3. And we're going to give up a first down here. 1st down and 10. And we're going to hold them here. Penalty, and that's going to be neutral zone on us, of course. All right, 2nd and inches. It's going to be another first down. George McCarter. 2nd down and 9. Okay, we got 3rd down and long. And we stopped them, but there's a penalty, and it's going to give him a first down. Face mask on us. All right, 1st down and 10 on the 13. And 2nd down and 9. And that's going to be, oh boy, they're going to go. We can't get a decent lead. As a matter of fact, we can't seem to get any leads. As a matter, 24-17. We're down. We don't want to lose 2 in a row here. So 6 minutes left in the first half. And we do get the nice pass out to Bruce Chase. Villarreal, 2nd down and 7. And handoff. Okay, so we got Huey still out there. All right. Ronnie Barlow and 1st down. Okay. So we're moving nicely, moving the ball nicely. Although the fact that we keep getting behind, not quite so thrilled about that. All right. 2nd down and 7. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. And it's going to be 4th down for us, so we're going to have to punt. And I think this may be the first time we give up the ball with the lead. We give them the ball with the lead. Let's see, 3rd down and 1, and we do not hold them. Second down and 7. Okay, looks like we're gonna hold 3rd down and 1. Hold them. Now we give up the 1st down. Will we get saved by the bell? Hopefully. 1st down and 10. Oh, no. We give up a long play. And, all right, well, they're not going to get all the way in. Hopefully they used up all the rest of the time with that. And they did. Okay. All right, so we're going to have to try to tie it up on this drive. 2nd down and 5, 3rd down and 5 for us. And the running game comes through. And it is Keenan again for 7 yards. 1st and 10. The 37. 2nd down and Johnson with the run. 3rd down and 6, and looks like we are going to get the 1st down. So very important as we're trying to tie the game up here. 3 minutes into the 2nd half. And we pop it out to the tight end, Botcher. And we are going to get the 1st down off of that. Huey's 11 for 11. Very nice. 12 for 12. Only 65 yards. That's wish we had more yards to go with that. But I'm never going to turn down 12 out of 12. Unless those 12 are to the other team. Anyway, so we do get the touchdown here, so we're going to tie it up again at 24. Keeping this thing close. Second down and 10, and we're going to hold them for now. 3rd down and 6. And that's going to give them the 1st down. Be nice if we can hold them without a score here. 1st and 10. 2nd down in inches. And it looks like that is... Oh, no, it's dropped. Okay, there we go. And we do get them to 4th and inches. And so hopefully we can take the lead here after stopping them. Keenan, 7 carries for 19 yards. So we're not running the ball all that well. We're passing the ball well. And I think that's been the pattern pretty much all season. I mean, our straight-up running game has not done well, but we've done well with the option. And when either Burnett or Huey has had to go back to pass, we've done reasonably well. Time running out in the 3rd quarter. We're going to get a 2nd down and 4. First and 10, 2nd and 9. Okay. Here it comes. 3rd down and short. And it's going to be a pitch out, and we will get the 1st down. All right. Tied at 24. Coming to the end of the 3rd quarter. 1st and 15. All right, finally. I think that might be our first lead, or one of our first few leads of the game. And our passing game is making up for what our running game is not quite doing so well. First down and 10. Ferguson. Second down and 9. Okay, so we're going into the fourth quarter. We're up by 7. Second down and 8. All right, hold them out here. And we do. So we should start the fourth quarter with the ball. Up by 7. A little closer for comfort. Although Oregon State is not a bad team going in. I think they were a 4-4 coming in. So, I mean, this is a fairly decent team that we're going up against. Penalty marker down, and that's going to be on them. Face mask. Okay. Let's see if we can put this away. And wow, yep, pancake. No, that's pancake references again. But we get the touchdown, and that's going to be, who was that again? 30. That's going to be Barlow. And Barlow now has 111 yards on 12 carries. Well, so much for the running game struggling a little bit. Hopefully this gives us a little bit of breathing room. I'm going to up the game speed here a little bit. Second down and 5. Third and short. We do have that 2-score cushion here, though, so that's going to be very useful. All right, first and 10. Second and 7. Still a lot of time, though, left. Still 11 minutes left. And we just gave up another first down. And it's going to be a touchdown for them. All right, so not quite over yet. Still got to finish this off. Up by 7. With the ball, 8 minutes left. And a nice completion, but a penalty. And that's going to be on us. Third down and 16. I don't know why we're running this. Well, yeah, I mean, only a 7-point game. The fourth quarter. Let's see if they're going to try to tie it up here. And oh boy, okay. Oh, that's what we don't want now. Don't want to let them tie this up. And it looks like we're about to let them do that. Yep. Driscoll. All right, so it's tied. We'll slow down a little bit from a little bit of drama here. The game is tied, 4.5 minutes left. Second down and 7 for us. And we don't get very far, but there's a penalty, and it's on them. Face mask, first down. We can run this down and kick a field goal. It's going to be second down and about 6. Penalty, looks like a dead ball foul. Too many men on the field for them. Second down and 1. Okay, so about another 25 yards for field goal range. Although I wouldn't want to just have a field goal lead with 2 minutes left. I'd rather at least eat up the clock a little bit more if that's what's going to happen. I mean, even if it's a touchdown, I want to eat up a little bit more. Okay, well, we're inside the 30. It's a penalty down, and that is going to be on them again. So things are coming together at the right moment. First and 10. Second down and 8. All right. Third down and 3. And we do get the touchdown. Okay, not over yet, though. It's still a 7-point game. A minute left. About time we had a little drama here. We didn't want this to get too boring. All right. Second down and 3, looks like. And that's going to be incomplete. Third down and 3. And they didn't. Pass is broken up. I'm going to put this on slow motion here. Fourth down and 3. This is the game. And looks like that's it. Yep, turnover on downs. That is it. And so, I don't know if we still had a punt here. Okay. Box score. All right. I mean, this was important that we get this. Huey and Burnett both. Oh, look at this. 25 for 28 between the two of them. 4 touchdowns. I mean, the running game wasn't always great. I mean, it struggled, except for that one big run by Barlow. That one big touchdown run. But, hey, I'll take it. We will take this anytime. Okay, and we already simmed week 11. So I guess the last order of business here is we'll get in the recruiting for this week. Oh, you know what? I should look at the see if we have any new signings. I haven't been checking these. Okay, so we haven't gotten any. Locker room report. Really enjoying the season. Okay. Well, that's very good. I'm glad to hear. Okay. So, recruiting. I think we lost 3. So, 41 players. I didn't really eliminate anyone based on not being able to get them. But I think that we got 8 offers out there right now. And I think we'll just continue putting up. I mean, we got a lot of money on some of these right now. I really wonder if we ought to go to at least let's go to cornerback. I think we probably want to expand the list a little bit. I mean, if we go to targets, corners, but I don't think we have anyone. Do we have anyone with a high interest right now? No. So that's a little concerning. We gotta have some safety valves in here. Let's see, uncommitted cornerbacks. I'm not going to take 1 star. Let's, well, I mean, 2 stars are not necessarily bad here. Let's, Emmett Connolly. You can get good players in 2 stars. So let's, let's add a few more here. So interview, contact. Let's go right to home visit. Let's see. Is anyone else where we need free safety? I mean, I'm looking for players that already have an interest in us. And again, these are pretty low-ranking players, but you know what? There could be needles in the haystack. So I'm. May as well. Let's look at our pipelines too. We got New Jersey, Maryland, South Carolina, Kentucky, Arizona. Let's look at Maryland. Maryland pipeline. Well, I mean, there aren't a whole lot of 3-star players left who are unsigned at this point. We've got a tight end. We already checked free safety. Yeah, I mean, interview, contact, home visit. May as well. All right, let's go back to targets. All. So we got our list back up to 50. Well, that's fine. Let's get interviews done on these guys, and let's get home visits on those interviews, and we can just enough so we can contact everyone. Can't get everyone with a phone call, but we can get. I think we got on the ones we've given scholarships to or offered scholarships to. Let's also take a look at. Let's do phone calls on some of these guys too. Just because I'm getting a little nervous to go this long without looking at some players we already have interest in. Oh, we really haven't done a lot of promises either. Let's sort these by rank. Make bowl game. I think making a bowl game is not all that bold a promise at this point. And Anthony Pack. I hate to promise playing time. He only has a 1 playing time anyway. $53. John Yang, we could take a chance on him, I think. Promising playing time. Apart from that, maybe we should promise playing time. Playing time if he values it. 49. I just don't think a bowl game is really that bold a promise at this point. We have 4 scholarships left, and I'm not going to offer any of them right now. I'm fairly happy with where we are. Missed a few contacts here. We have enough. We can give one to everyone. Might as well do that. But some of these players, we sort by dollars spent, $67,000 on Louis Irish on a 3-star player, and yet top schools none. Let's sort by offers. Only 1 player on our targets list has 3 offers. Let's take a look at this guy, Charles Reed. Oregon State, who we just beat, South Carolina, and us. We certainly have the lowest prestige of the 3. Oregon State and South Carolina, but no top school. So as far as I'm concerned, we're still in the running. He's still kind of waiting to be impressed. Well, we've heard that before, haven't we? Okay. I think this is a good place to call it an episode. Let's see. That is our recruiting for the week, is it? I mean, we could spend a few more. Let's start putting in some of these official visits, although we're down. Recruiting budget's starting to get down a little bit. Although, I mean, really, we could use up the recruiting budget and still have plenty left for facilities. So I see no reason to be stingy with it. Although we're still at. Well, we're toward the end of the season. I don't think we're going to use this all up. Maybe just free safeties and corners. We should probably do some official visits here. All right. I think that's good. Let's save this. It's episode 12. And I think we should be done 1 or 2 more games for the regular episodes for the regular season, and then we'll see how far. I don't think we're going to the playoffs. We'll see how far we get. We'll get our bowl game in there at some point. I don't imagine we wouldn't. And yeah, so that is it for now. And yeah, so I will see you in the next episode, and we're getting close to the end of the season now. All right, until next time, anchors away.